Yo, Swahili Nation family, how are you guys doing today? It's good to see everybody. If you're joining me right now, please let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. And just to give you heads up, guys, I'm not going to be here for a long time today. It's not even going to take 1 hour. It might not even take 30 minutes. It might take short than that. So if you know anyone who is not here right now, please text them, copy this link and share with them. Tell them there's a quick message to share with everybody. Just here to talk about One Africa again for a short moment. And the reason why, all right, we have Tanzania in the house. We have Somaliland in the house. Come on, somebody, tell me where you're joining me from. This is amazing. How are you, bro? Man, Ludwan Nur, I'm doing great. I thank God. I feel good. I feel good. I'm filled with so much hope. Hope for Africa, hope for change, hope for something good. God is on the move and he's doing something amazing for the continent of Africa and for Africans as well. Daniel, Ethiopia. Appreciate. Shout out to Ethiopia, man. Asemego from Chicago, man. What's up, Chicago? How you guys doing? Man, we have Swahili Nation family here from everywhere. From everywhere, man. From everywhere. This is amazing. This is amazing. Come on, somebody. This is amazing. Let me know where you're joining from, man. I'm just going to shout out for some time because you guys have been such amazing and have been such supportive to Swahili Nation family. So I just want to take a moment to shout out to everybody. And I'll have just a quick message. Today it will be very short. I'm not going to have guests coming in today because I'm actually right now, as I'm saying, I'm on a journey. So I'm actually on a journey right now. So it's just a quick it's a quick live stream. I'm not gonna stay here for a long time. I'm on a journey. Finally, I'm going somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise. But it's not about me. It's about Africa today. So yes, we have Ethiopia in the house watching you from Kenya. Come on, shout out to Kenya, man. Nairobi, Kenya. Shout out to that. South Africa, originally Ethiopia. Wow. We have South Africa in the house, man. Look at that. Would you take a look at that? We have the prof, Tanzania. The prof, is it? This might be my best friend right here, John. Is it you? The prof from Tanzania. We have Somaliland, we have Chicago, we have Ethiopia, we have Kenya, we have South Africa in the house. Come on, man. Yes, this is amazing, man. The family is growing. The family is getting bigger. And I thank God for everything that He's doing, man. Africa Unite. Yes, One Africa. This is not about us as individuals. This is not about Mika. This is not about you. This is about Africa, man. And that's why we're here. And I think that's the reason why you guys are watching here right now, because you actually have been moved by the message, and you want to see Africa become one. You want to see Africa you want to see Africans, people from different backgrounds, people from different stories, people from different colors, different languages, different religions. You want to see that coming together with harmony and peace and be together as a brothers and sisters. That's what you want to see, and that's why you're here. That's what I want to see, and that's why I'm here. So shout out to y'all, man. I think is there any other place I didn't mention? If you're in the house right here and you haven't named your country, please name in the comment section wherever you're watching from, and I'm gonna shout out for your country and for your nation as well. Come on, invite everybody. If you can copy this link and you can share to your brother, you can share to your sister, you can share to your friend. Tell them, you know what, something is about to go down today. This is amazing. I have a meeting with Ghana peoples tomorrow. Yes, bro, this is Africa. I'm from Ethiopia. That's amazing, man. You know what? Meet those guys and tell them One Africa. Love and peace represent right here. And I hope you're going to have an amazing meeting right there, you know? Yeah, so guys, as I told you, I'm not going to stay here for long today. It might not even take 30 minutes. It will take less minute. Right now, it's already 5 minutes, but it's just introduction. But it will take very short time because, as I said, I am on the move right now. I am on the move. I want to keep it a secret because it'll be a surprise. But I am on the move right now. I'm on my way to somewhere, and that's why it's going to be very short. I miss your jokes, bro. Appreciate Muda Sida. That's amazing. You're doing great, bro. Make One Africa. Man, you know what? We are all doing amazing work because this is the movement. This is the movement. This is not about individualism. It's not about that. It's not about me. It's a movement. It's a movement of all Africans, youth, old, girls and boys, all coming together and, shout out just one name, and that is one Africa under God. That's what we're here for. Smart in America. Hi, Mika, man. It's good to see you. You've been very active, every time. I appreciate, man. I see your love. Hi, my brother, Somali. Yeah, we have Somalia right here, Somaliland, Ethiopia, and everywhere. Tanzania in the house, South Africa, Kenya. It's amazing. All right, guys, I finished with the ketchup. I'm just going to share a little bit of message, man. And today I don't have a specific topic. That's why in the comment I didn't write anything. Because I want to remind us something, and I want to share something very short and very quick, that do not let anyone look down on you. Do not let anyone disvalue you. Do not let that happen. And when I'm talking about not let that happen, I don't mean that, you have to fight back. That's not what I mean. I mean, you have to know yourself, and you have to know who you are as an African. That Africa is blessed, Africa is rich, Africa is amazing, and there's no other place I would rather be but Africa. There's no other place I would rather spend my life than Africa. It's a motherland. It's a home for all people. Africa, the culture, everything, food, everything is amazing. Of course, we have challenges that we're facing, and that's why we have here One Africa, because the reason why we don't have one is because of the differences that we have, and those differences, rather than seeing them as a curse, rather than seeing them as a negative challenge, but we have to see them as a positive, things that can bring us together. You know what I'm saying? Because if I look different from you, if I speak different from you, I should actually attract you from coming to me and get to know me, because I don't look like you. If I look like you, if I speak like you, if I worship like you, if I do everything like you, then there's no fun in that. Like when you look at me, you see yourself. It's like you're looking yourself at the mirror. What fun? There's no fun in that. But when you look at me, you see this guy is different. This guy, he has different hair. This guy, he speaks different language. I don't even understand, what kind of clothes he's wearing. That should be a reason for you to actually be attracted and to come near me and to be what? You know what, my brother, I want to get to know you. You know what? This country, I want to get to know them. That should make you curious that, oh, there are actually people who are different from me. So the diversity that we have in Africa, it's not a curse, it's a blessing. And it will be even a better blessing or big blessing if we change our attitude and the way we view ourselves. That we don't view as a curse, we don't view as something that can separate us, but we view as something that can actually draw us close to one another, because I want to get to know you. Right now, I want to go to every single country in Africa because I want to get to know every single nation right there. Yes, I've been doing reaction of music. Yes, I've listened to all those kind of things, but that is not all. I want to go to meet local people. I want to eat the food. I want to talk to people. I want to interact, with everybody out there, because that is my desire. I know it can happen. I know One Africa, it can happen with our differences. The other day I said, when you're swimming and then the storm comes, or you're riding your boat to the middle of the ocean and then you have really huge storm come, if you let yourself go, I'm telling you, you're going to die at the middle of the ocean. But we have to learn how to swim in the midst of the storm. We need to learn how to survive in the midst of the storm. So right now, when you look at Africa, you see a lot of challenges come from outside and within Africa. Within Africa, I'm talking about these divisions, things that they're causing us to divide, things that are causing us to fight with one another, things that are causing us to actually hate one another. And there's no point to do that. But we have so many challenges that are going on. We have so many attacks inside, within Africa, and outside from Africa. We have that, right? But we should see it as a blessing. We should see it as something that it's actually proving And he's showing how strong we are, because there is no temptation. There's no hardship that God will bring along your way. And he knows that you're not capable of handling it. And he knows that you don't have ability of solving it. He's not going to bring it along your way. All these challenges and everything that we are facing, because God, he knows that we can actually handle them. And now we're here as Africans to discuss, to talk that, you know what, whatever that comes in our ways, we have to know that we have been given power, we have ability, we have determination, and we have value. I'm not going to let anyone look down on Africa. I'm not going to let anyone look down on me, because I know who I am, and I'm African. I'm beautiful. I'm excellent. And you know what? We're going to take down whatever that comes along our way. And Africa will still standing in unity. Africa shall prevail. Tutashinda. Africa itashinda. That should be our attitude. That should be our motivation. That my goal, I want to see Africa unite. My goal, I want to see united Africa. I want to see one Africa. I want to be able to live today in my country, to go to another country, and I don't face any issue. I don't face any problem. I want to be able to do that. Yes, we're going to always have challenges. It's not going to be perfect 100%, but the best thing we can do is acknowledge and realizing the differences that we have. They should be the reason to bring us together and not to bring us apart. I'll tell you this, guys, blessings, it's a matter of how you see it. It's a matter of how you see it. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. This is very important. If I give you a water, all right? Okay, it's kind of like a tea. If I give you a tea, I don't want to advertise the company. If I give you a tea in the glass, all right? I give you this tea in a glass, all right? I give you this tea. One person, if you receive, let's say you have person A and person B. Person A might receive this and be like, why are you giving me? This is so little. How can I fulfill my desire with this a little piece of tea? How can I fulfill my desire? Person B might say, thank you so much. It means a lot, because at least I have something to drink. At least I have something to drink. Thank you so much for what you've given me. So let me ask you a question. What's the difference between person A and person B? What's the difference? The difference is perspective. It's how you see it. It's how you see it. It's the same thing. I give you tea. Guys, this is tea. I say it looks like wine, or not really wine. It looks like alcohol, but it's not. It's tea, guys. It's tea. All right. Person A will have this and be like, come on, man, this is very little. How can you give me this kind of little? I want something. But person B will say, you know what? Thank you so much. At least I have something to drink. The difference between person A and person B, I actually wanted to drink. The difference between person A and person B is perspective. It's how you see it, how you're handling problem. Because you cannot stop problem attacking. You cannot stop having problem. You cannot stop that. Like, we cannot stop that. Problem, they'll always face us. Problem, they'll always come along us. But the only way for us to handle it is how we react upon the issues, how we react upon the problem. So if somebody is coming to you, is hitting you maybe on your face and break your nose, it depends on how you reacted. Things can be messy or things can be normal, even though you already got hurt. So if you hit me on the nose, guys, I've been hit before, right? You might be saying, maybe you have never been hit. That's why you're saying this. No, I've been hit before. I've been hit before. I even lost, you see these two teeth? The reason why they're big, it's because I was hit and all of this, like they disappeared. I got these two teeth for miracle. My parents, they had to pray to God, that God, please give my son to the brand new teeth. And I got this. Anyways, I'll get back to the point. All right. So if you hit me, it depends on how I react. Already, the situation is messy already. But if I react, I hit you back on your face. I hit you. What's going to happen? The situation is going to be messy, and one of us is going to end up on the ground. But if you hit me, it depends on how I react. If you hit me and then I don't do anything, I'm not saying that you should not do anything. That's not what I'm saying. But if I'm giving an example, if you hit me and I'm not doing anything, then the situation might change. It might change. But my point that I'm trying to make is this, that the situation that are happening to us, things that are happening to us, attacks that are happening to us, we have this one say in Swahili, we say, mti ulio na matunda haukosi kupigwa mawe. I don't know how I can say this in English, but it's like when you have a tree that has a lot of fruit, people, they'll always try to throw stones to get those fruits out of that tree. So that tree is Africa, full of amazing fruits. You have mangoes, you have pawpaw, you have banana, you have every kind of fruits you know. That is Africa, man. Blessed land. It's like the Garden of Eden. Nature is beautiful. Air is beautiful, man. Minerals, resources, people, culture, food, everything, man, is beautiful, is amazing. And that's why people, they will never stop casting stones on Africa. Because Africa, you're beautiful. Africa, you're amazing. Africa, you are excellent. That's who you are. And people, they will never stop casting stones at you. People who are inside and people who are outside. But you know what? When you know that you are beautiful, when you know that you're excellent, when you know that you're wonderfully and fearfully made, when you know that, then why do you have to bother yourself? Why do you have to bother yourself to worry about it? When we pay attention to that and we respond to that, then we lose the focus of where we're going and who we are. Our focus is one united Africa. Our focus is not in the differences. Our focus is not on someone inside or outside to tell us who we are. You cannot tell me about Africa. I am African. I know myself because I'm African. If you're African, then you know because you're African too. But if you're not African, then you cannot tell me about Africa. It's because I'm African. It's not a pride. It's reality. I'm African. You're African. You know yourself. You know your people. Our focus is to have one united Africa. So cast your stones. Do everything, because stones, they will always come on us. Trials, tribulations, all this, they'll always come to us. They'll always come to us. We can never stop them because that's how life it is, man. You cannot just have smooth life. That's how life it is, man. It will never stop. Yes, we are saying, you know what? We're saying we don't want interference from Western. We don't want interference from Eastern. Yes, and I'm going to always speak that. I'm going to always say that. But today, this is for you, my brothers and sisters from Africa, that you know what? We can say that. We can preach that. We can say every single day, but attacks will continue to happen. The best thing we can do is realizing what is important to us. And the important thing for us is to have love, peace, and unity. Because the house, the strong house, the house that is the strong house of two people, the bond of two people, the bond of three people, it cannot be easily broken. Because our house, that is Africa, it will be built on the solid ground. And that's what we are looking for. When we are united, our house will be built in the solid ground. When we are one, when we love each other, when we care for each other, when we care for peace. I'm Tanzanian and I care for peace, peace for Ethiopia, peace for Uganda, peace for Kenya, for Nigeria, for South Africa, peace for whatever it is. If I care for peace for Ghana, I care for peace for Rwanda, Burundi. That's a solid, that's a house that is built on a solid rock, a solid ground. And I'm telling you, it cannot be easily fallen. It cannot. It cannot, no matter what you do, man. Imagine you have one house and then you build on the sand. Actually, this is one of the metaphor coming from the Bible. You have one house built on the sand and you have another house built on the rock. If the rain come, the storm come, or the flood come, which house do you think is going to be flooded? Which house do you think is going to be taken down? The house that is built on the sand. Why? Because it doesn't have a solid foundation. But the house that is built on the rock, it has a solid foundation. No matter what you can bring chaos, you can bring storm, you can bring whatever that you want to bring. But the house, it was still standing because it's united. The house is united with the solid rock. If you build a house on the sand, it will never be united with the sand. Sand can be taken away anytime. And that's the cry My cry for Africa, we have to be built on the solid rock, and that is unity, that is love, that is peace. Walking with God, walking with one another, and wishing the best for Africa, wishing Africa not to be the same ever again, as we sacrifice some part of ourselves, sacrifice things that we think our rights. You know what I'm saying? Like sacrificing that. Because let me tell you something, guys. I'm going to explain a little bit about sacrifice, and I'll be done very soon. All right, I'll be done very soon. I have very few minutes. I'll be done very soon. Let me tell you this, guy. When I'm talking about sacrifice, Africa, we have to learn how to sacrifice. And let me say this. In Africa, we have had a lot of issues in the past with one country and another country. We have issues. Somalia, they've had issue with Ethiopia. Ethiopia, Somalia. Tanzania, we had issue with Uganda. Rwanda with Burundi. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other countries that I cannot mention here, but you can name whatever country. We always have issues. South Africa with Nigeria, they're having issues. Recently, remember xenophobia. We have so many issues with one another. But listen, hear this. The sacrifice I'm talking about is, you guys are not ready to hear this. I'm going to say it anyways. You're not ready to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The sacrifice I'm talking about is the sacrifice of, you know that I have a right to get angry. You know that I have a right maybe to do revenge for what has happened. You know that, you know what, this is not fair. You know, nobody will say that this is fair. No one. It's not fair. When people are dying, it's not fair. When they don't have food, they live really hardship of life because of wars that are going on, because of misunderstandings that are going on, it's not fair. It's not acceptable. I got to say that it's not acceptable. The sacrifice that we have to make is to look at the future. Regardless of everything that has happened in the past, can you pass that? Can you look to that brother? Can you look to that sister? Can you look to that nation and say, you know what? Let's work together. I know you've done this and this in the past. Let's work together. Those people who have done wrong, they can acknowledge their mistakes. And those people who they went through that hardship, they can look back and say, you know what, my brothers and sisters, yes, I know we had a rough path. We have rough history. Yes, I know a lot of things has happened in the past. But you know what? I'm going to look at your face because you're my brother, because you are African, because you are like me. I'm going to pass that, and I'm going to hold your hand, and I'm going to say, brother, let's walk together. Brother, you're forgiven. Let's walk together. The other brother will be like, brother, I'm sorry for what has happened. I acknowledge what I've done. The other brother will be, my brother, thank you for acknowledgement. Let's hold our hands and let's walk. That's Africa we need, man. That's brotherhood we need. That's one Africa. That's how we can achieve one Africa. Not by revenge. Not by revenge. It's not going to do anything. It's going to continue to cost a lot of lives in Africa. A lot of people will die. And a lot of people will never see the promised land. Will never see Africa, the Africa that we always wanted. That's the sacrifice I'm talking about. The sacrifice to forgive, to let go. Even when it hurts the most, because I'm telling you guys, to forgive is not easy. Forgiveness is not easy. It pains you. That how come can I just let this person go? How come can I just let this, whatever the heck that you've done to me, how can I just let it pass? How can I let that? But think about this. When you don't let that go, when you don't forgive, more lives will be wasted. So are you going to be satisfied if you do the same thing to them? If in the past I did something wrong and I killed your people, are you going to be surprised? Are you going to be satisfied when you kill some of my people as well? Are you going to be surprised? Are you going to be, why am I saying that? Are you going to be satisfied? There's no satisfaction in that. So forgiveness is hard. It's not easy. You know, it's hard. It's hard, guys. It's hard. It's hard because you have to let it go. You have to let go of your ego. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. It's hard. And it's hard to let go. But we have to. We have to. We cannot escape from that. We cannot run away from that. We have to. We have to. We have to reconcile. We have to pass that. We have to look past the history And we have to look forward. Where do we want to go? We cannot carry the baggage of the past with us in the future, because where we're going is so beautiful, it's so bright. And when we carry them with us, we cannot reach there. We'll be too tired. Carrying the history of the past 50 years ago, carrying them with us and going to the future, we expect 50 more years later, is too tiring. It's too tough. It's too hard. That burden, it can be well lifted if you let it go. It's hard. I know it's hard. I'm not saying this because I think it's easy. It's not easy. But this is how you reconcile with your brother. At the end of the day, your African brother and sister, they're your brothers. African countries, Africa, all Africa, regardless whether they're in North, regardless whether they're in South, regardless whether they feel like I'm not African, but as long as you're in that African map, you're an African. And maybe you're living in your diaspora, you are African, and you'll always be an African. Regardless whether you are yellow, you are white, you are black, you are brown, you are African. And we are African, and we have to see that one unity again. And that is my message for today. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Appreciate for your comments. Appreciate for your thoughts. Appreciate for everything that you do for Africa. People might be recognizing you. People, they might not be recognizing you. It doesn't matter. But you know what? God recognizes you. And he knows what you're doing for the country, for the continent, and for your people. So keep moving forward. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, whether people they are watching or people they're not watching. Keep doing it. This One Africa right here forum, we started a couple months ago. This is the second season, guys. The first season, we could have Ebenezer and Kuru and some other guys, Caleb, and there's a lot of guys here. We used to have them in season 1. We used to have here 10 people, 5 people, but we kept doing it because even if I have one person right now in the live chat, I will still do it. Because maybe this message, maybe what we are talking about is for that one person. And that can make a whole lot of difference. And we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep doing. Guys, continue to love one another. Continue to spread peace. Continue to pray for Africa. And I'm leaving you with this message today that sacrifice some of your rights. The rights that I want to get revenge. I cannot forgive you for what you have done. And here's the tricky part about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not for them. It's not for those who have done you wrong. Forgiveness is for you. It's for yourself. Because my mom, I say this again, my mom once told me to forgive is to heal your soul. To forgive is to love your soul. When you forgive, you heal yourself. You heal your soul. It's 100% no cap to forgive is to heal your soul. Today, go and forgive someone who has done you wrong. Do that. And I'm telling you, you do that today. Do that today. If you have someone that you hate, you think is enemy, today, and I don't tell you this, guys, if you think that way, today, choose to forgive. Choose forgiveness. Choose forgiveness. And you will see what's going to happen in your life. Choose forgiveness, man. You'll be a happy person. And it's not just happiness. That is joy. When you forgive, you have this joy. Because forgiveness, man, is the heart of God. How many things we are doing wrong? How many things we've done him wrong? And he forgives us all the time. To forgive is to heal your soul. You're not even doing for them. You're doing for yourself. When you don't forgive, you hold grudges. The next time you'll find some things to do or revenge. And revenge, where is it going to bring us? Where is it going to bring us? It's not going to bring us anywhere. So please, please, Africa, please, Africa, I'm begging you. Appreciate Asemego for the super chat. I'm begging you, Africa. Please, I'm begging you. Let's forgive. Let's love. This is love, guys. And let's spread peace. And let's keep that unity going on. And our lives will never be the same. It's 30 minutes already, guys. Thank you. And I appreciate and I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And I love Africa so much. And I hope you do too. Sacrifice something today, and you tell me what will happen. I appreciate, guys. I love you. Good night, Africa. Good morning, wherever you are, and good afternoon. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.